Greetings, everyone. How are you doing? Hello. Let's make sure I can see my comments. Hello, lovelies. We have Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper. Hello. Linda G. How are you doing? Kamato. Hello. Crystal's Creations. Wyckoff. Lisa Acker. Hello. Thanks. I just throw my phone around. Don't mind me. Glow. Thanks for popping in. Smacking my phone around. Yes, we are doing our affiliate push Thursday. Affiliate links are just a simple link that people like me post, and if you click that link and go shopping, I get a small commission because I sent you there. I inspired you to go shopping, and the companies want to say thank you, and so they created affiliate links to help us push their products. Well, and it's not hard to push. It's not hard to push a product when you love it. When you love it and it's good and it's fun. She's lurking. She's in a Zoom meeting. Shh. Debbie J's working. I am working on making something fun today. It is an affiliate push for Ranger. However, scrapbook.com mixed media paper pad is what we're using today. I have an affiliate link for them too. It's down in the description. Feel free to use any of them. And my affiliate links, if you click on the Chat with Sassy link tree, that will take you to all of my affiliates and some other fun stuff too. So if you want to check it out, you can do that. Miss PJB Stampa, hello. She is lurking. We'll be back to chat in a few. Mr. Jim Eber, hello. How are you, sir? So, I mentioned that we were going to do Ranger today, and Ranger is the home of my fave, Mr. Simon Hurley. However, we're not using Simon Hurley products today. We're using Mr. Tim Holtz goodness. Things like this. I know. One of my Canadian besties, Miss Deborah, she bought it. I was playing with it and I said, it's mine, right? And she said yes. So, yes, thank you, Deborah. I do love this. This one of, I don't know what happened, but I lost the card to this one, I think. But, look at these textures. Aren't they pretty? Pretty cool. I know. And then this one. Classic. What I want to do is build, a background that is decorative and fun and can stand alone. A background that I don't need to paste anything onto, that I don't need to, be careful of, because I'm going to turn it into a postcard. I know, right? A postcard? Who does that? I'm doing that. This postcard, it's going to be a 4x6. And I'm going to cut the 6-inch side just a hair so it's slightly under 6, so that I know when it goes to the post office and they measure it, it can't be over 6, right? We don't want them to use their measure stick, which is just a hair smaller than my measure stick, and say it's over 6 inches and charge me another fee. So I'm going to make sure it's under 6 inches because the postal people said, wait, is this the one? No, that's Google Docs. Please hold. Postal people. I just Googled it, and I want to be able to use a postcard stamp, because postcard stamps are a little bit less than a regular stamp. Okay. It has to be rectangular. It has to be at least 3.5 inches high by 5 inches long. That's the smallest it can be. 3.5 by 5. And 0.00 inches thick. I don't know. So I don't know. This is 100-pound cardstock, so I'm assuming that's going to be okay. And then it cannot be more than 4.25 by 6. Okay, so the 3.5 to 4.25. If we do 4, it's kind of in the middle. And the 5 to 6 inches, we're going to do 6 inches with a sliver cutoff so that we know it's under 6. But we want good real estate. So this paper is a 6 by 8. And remember, we're going to do a 4 by 6. So I can cut it in half and then just trim a sliver, and I'll be able to get 2 postcards out of this, no waste. And yes, a sliver is no waste. So no waste. Now every time I see the name Deborah, I want to sing like ECR does. I know, it's so much fun. Kind of like, Kimato, Kimato. We got to yell that, Kimato. I don't know. It's a vibe. You guys, sometimes your names just yell at me to do the weird things. And that's what we do. But, we can, now they say you can actually put things on the outside. You just have to double check to make sure it's okay, because the rules about attachments to your postcards are restrictive. So check your mail piece design analysis or business mail entry units staff. Okay. An index card is thick enough. See, so yeah, and this is a little less or more than a one of those, an index card. But yeah, so their information is right there on the you just Postal Explorer Business Mail 101 sizes for postcards. And that's where I got my information. We are informed. Okay, yeah. She says, I'm totally good with that. Thank you. Thank you. I am going to grab some tissue because we can glue that to the top, and that won't it won't add to the thickness because, well, tissue is tissue. But we're going to grab a tissue, I think. I don't know which one. Because I have them. I have some tissues. I don't know if they're still for sale, and you can buy your Ranger, Timmy Holt stuff anywhere that sells this stuff. You do not have to go to Ranger Inc. They do have a loyalty program. So if you buy, you collect the points, and then your points can be used for swag, coupons for like $5 off, and your purchase of such and such, $20 off a purchase off of such and such, I think. Anyways, but yeah. I forgot to refill my drink before I came up. Pam is in her recliner. But if you're going to glue anything, like stickers and stuff, you want to make sure that they're stuck down. So we're going to pull out my infamous glue stick, because I know this guy works good. But first things first, we need to build. We need to do some building. Why are we frustrated, Pam? What happened? Because my snow is... Oh, your snow is... Your decorative snow is washing away? That's so sad. Okay, so... I'm trying to think. I think we want to do some florals. I definitely do that. And then if we mix our softness with a little bit of straight lines, I think that'll be fun. And then I think if we do this, with some embossing powder, I think this would be gorgeous. But we need to put something down on the paper because we don't want it white. We don't want white paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get thinking. Put my thinking cap on. I'm going to look at these little commentes. I think I want to do... I think I want to do some sprays because, you know, Mr. Timmy Holtz has some beautiful sprays. Ooh, let me go grab his crayons too. Please hold. We got some crayons. Well, I call them crayons. They're watercolor pencils, whatever. Okay, I got some sprays. I probably should have grabbed my snack box too. Oh, I hate that thing. Okay, I thought there was a bug in it. I'm blaming LV because she got 2 to 3 inches of snow and we barely got a trees. I'm sorry. Kimato, when you meet up with us at stamping event, we will tell you your name when we see you. Maybe not. Okay, so I got some Distress spray stains and a couple of mica ones. The mica ones, you guys. If you need to add a little shimmery, mica. Go mica. And then these are the watercolor pencils. We're gonna do some things. So I've got my flowers. We're gonna watercolor those, but we're gonna give a light. We want to take the white away. So we're gonna do some spray, and I'm gonna go ahead and mist my paper because that's how I feel today. I feel like misting my paper. Okay. And then I just misted some antique linen, which is a light color. And then that is walnut stain. This one is vintage photo. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, and I'm gonna move those around, and I don't want them so dark. So I'm gonna take my rag, because my rags, they don't get washed with anything else, right? Ooh, look at the texture, you guys. Oh my goodness. We're just tapping, lifting and tapping. I don't want to, but I want to tone it down. I don't want it so dark, right? Oh, that's nice. Let me dry that. Oh, you guys, that's nice. Yell, not tell. Oh, we will. Yes, that's a yes. Yes, I will be like, hey, now. Yell. Sorry. Yeah, I can't read. You guys know that. I just put words in. So yeah, we got some unexpected texture. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's a lovely brown too. Yes, brown can be lovely. It's not all. right? And this is okay. This is okay that we have a little bit going on in the back, okay? Because we're just gonna cut this in half right to and from on the back, so there's still plenty of room. I'm not too worried about it, okay? It's all nice and dry now, though. Yes, it'll be good fun. All in fun. All in fun. Okay, so I'm going to keep my splat box because I'm going to add the shimmer last, or in between layers, I should say. Okay, so we're going to use this one and this one. I don't think we're going to use this one and this one. Although this one would be fun to put on the back side, because that's what I'm going to make them a postcard for my writing. But you guys see, it's offset a little bit. It's offset a little bit. I don't know if I can fix that, but it's okay. It'll still work. It'll still work. So actually let me, oh, we're not going to stick now because I pulled you off. How rude. He doesn't want to stick. I am not going to use you two, but you go on there. You go there. Okay, we're just going to slide this over. I have plenty of room. Lisa, I kept going to the window in the wee hours to watch the snow blowing around. I turned off the light around 4 a.m., got up at 10:45, and the streets were clear. Yeah, you just got a light dusting. It's so sad. So sad for Pam. That's how we get it, though. Just a little bit. It's there, and then it's gone. And it's like, was it even there? Yes, it was there at some point, but not anymore. We're going to get our stamping platform. You're going to use whatever stamping platform it makes you happy. I am... It doesn't fit. I know. The drama. I have drama. Drama. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, though. It'll be okay. We're gonna, it doesn't need to be perfect anyways, because it's our grungy thingy, right? But I do need to stick. I need to clean this. Clean? Who does that? And we're going to stamp that guy right about there. Sounds good. And I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair because it won't react to the water. And we're going to be adding water with these. So we're going to get an ink that does not move around with water. Okay. And that's what we're using today is our VersaFine Clair. So it doesn't move around with the water. Oops. That definitely moved. We mucked up that one, but it'll be fine, you guys. Oh, it didn't muck up too bad. You can barely tell that it's double stamped right in this area. Yay. That makes me happy. I know, right? Like, woohoo. Okay, and then we're going to stamp here. Maybe. And then we're going to we're going to lift it. And we're going to stamp it again without cleaning it off. So we get a nice light one. I know, right? Isn't that pretty? Okay. So then we're going to clean this one off because we are done with this one, and then we'll grab another one. We'll grab another one. Let's grab this one. And I'm going to scooch this up. because I need to get, I'm going to put this one here first, I think. I'm not going to do the stem because I am going to try and get this one like right here. Okay. And then, oh yeah, look at that. Oops. And then I'm going to scoot it down and I'm going to put the stamp off up here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So if I were to cut this in half right now, this side is looking pretty good. So we definitely got to add some more to the bottom. So we're going to scooch that up. And then we're going to, I might go back to the big rows too. I don't know. I'm going to stamp that right there. Oops, I didn't stamp it very good. It's all right though. We just don't worry about that. It happens. And then, okay, we're gonna do some filler. Actually, no. I'm gonna go back to the big. I'm gonna put a big one right here. This one, I'm gonna put that right there because I just think that would look better there. These are the French Garden CMS 487 French Garden Stampers Anonymous by Mr. Tim Holtz. And of course you can grab these anywhere that Tim Holtz sells his stuff. But if you're shopping at Ranger, I do have an affiliate link for that. I have one for scrapbook.com and a couple other places. But yeah, and as I mentioned, Ranger does have a loyalty program if you guys are interested. And then yeah, that's good. So I'm done with this ink. We're gonna close that. We're gonna clean that. Okay. And then I'm going to clean this because I'll probably stick my fingers in that. And we don't want that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is the tissue paper, botanical. We're not going to use this one today, but, oh, I'll be darned. It's the same flower. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So yeah, Botanicals has the leafery elements from this one. So that's cool. So if you don't want the stamp, you can get the tissue paper and you can have that flower too. So there you go. Apparently I got a bunch of ink on there. Okay, why didn't that come up? Because you guys, it's just the thingy broke off of this. I don't know, these little foam pads don't last on these. And you know, I wasn't very aggressive with mine because usually I just dab and then I use like a rag here and move it around. But yeah. Oh yeah. I try not to buy things at full price unless it's salmon early and I must have it now. You know, fear of missing out. But if I go shopping, a lot of times I try to find things on sale because I'm poor. I'm not cheap, I'm poor. I really shouldn't be buying the things, but I do it anyways. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so now we're going to add some color. We're going to grab a paintbrush that I do not have handy because I was ill prepared. We're going to get a big old roundy brush because we don't care if it goes out the lines. Okay, so we're going to add some color. And one of the postcards is going to go to Jay because we're doing a pen pals, and I'm going to write him his message. I'm going to practice writing in my hand style. I'm going to write, I didn't think about that. We'll write over the top of this. We're going to write a poem over the top of this. Just to say we got our handwriting practice. Plus, I'll be writing on the back his little message. But I want him to be able to use this, add to it, do something, chop it up, make it something else. That's my goal. So we're going to do blue because he likes blues and oranges. So we're going to go in and add the pencil, which is a watercolor pencil. You will hear me call them crayons because they feel like a crayon. And you know, well, a pencil is kind of wood, you know, but he does call them pencils, Mr. Tim Holtz, which I don't know. Probably because he has those other things that he calls crayons. You know what I'm talking about. The other crayons. But I'm not using those other crayons. I'm using these. So we'll do that one blue. And then I'm going to do this one like super light. Because, yeah. And you guys can see, I have no rhyme or reason. I'm just going through and adding some color, right? And we don't want it too dark on our color. It's kind of muted, especially now that I remembered that I need to write over the top of this. Don't mind me. We're gonna get another shade of blue. We're gonna do blue flowers. Why? Because it's my art piece and I can do whatever I want. Still on to know by. Feel free to share your purchases so I can live vicariously through you. I know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on money because I has none. I has no money right now. The bill peoples wants all my monies. And I just think that's rude, but it is what it is. Gotta pay the prescription deductible, then I might be able to buy some. Oh, I gotta call on that too for my daughter's stuff. Ugh. Because because we make too much money for state medical for her. So they dropped her off the state medical. So now it costs us an arm and leg. And I got to see if we've met the deductible, which we probably haven't. I don't know. Did I color everybody? I think this is the last one. And we're going to add some water and activate these crayons and push the color around fill it in more. Well, that's supposed to be green. I have green, don't worry. Come to me, green. I bought the first 3 palettes of these, and I just organized them into rainbow color-ish. So that's how mine is set up. Of course, you guys can set yours up any way you like, because yeah, we can do that. And again, you can see I'm not being careful. You guys, oh, I just went out of the lines right there. Am I worried about it? Nope. Not worried a single bit. It's supposed to be kind of agey, grungy. We just do whatever's, right? And the greenery. And more greenery. But I love these because I use them. You guys are like, oh, you never... Yeah, no, I use my pencils. But because you don't need very much, these things will last you. You know, just like any good art supply, okay, good ones will last you. And yeah, you got to fork out the cashola for it, unless you can find it on sale. That's what happened here. I got mine on sale. Because, well, you know, I got to save some money somewheres. But I don't know if I'm going to get the other sets. I think there's 3 more sets. I don't know. That's a big, I don't know. Because these are going to last so long. When you color with, yeah, so for me, they feel more like a crayon. Even when you're coloring, they go on really sketchy like a crayon. And to me, they're softer like a crayon. Not so much like a colored pencil. In my opinion. That's my opinion, though. Don't come at me. It's my opinion. I'm going to grab some dirty water from over here because somebody didn't change their water. Look, it looks like tea, but it is not. It is red from another project. And we're just going to activate that pencil. And you can see I'm not being careful. I'm going to let it do whatever it wants to do. And I am using a mixed media paper. Okay, it's mixed media. So it'll handle the water better than my accent opaque, which you guys know I do use that like crazy. But we're going mixed media. Ranger does have mixed media papers. The only one I have though is the black. But if you're want a one-stop shop, you know, Ranger does have mixed media papers, because they are heavy mixed media artists over there. They love mixing it up and pushing boundaries and seeing how things work together and everything. I really love this. Oh, that's nice. It's really faint. Oh, you guys can kind of see it. It's really faint. Isn't it pretty? Now, I have to be careful because the sprays underneath, they will reactivate, okay? They're moving around a little bit too. So my blue is getting muted down a little bit because of the browns underneath. But we don't mind. We don't mind. It's still going to be cool, and we're just going to do our thing. Oh, that's so nice. And see, I'm not even, I'm just going and activating all of the color. And I don't mind if I go outside the lines. Because, well, I don't. Sometimes you just got to go outside the lines. Ugh. See, super light, super light. And you can totally go back and add deeper, darker colors. Really get those color pencils in there. Get them working. Okay. But that's not what I'm going for. That's not what I'm going for. Okay. So I'm going to give this a couple of little splatters. Let's get our splat box. I'm like, where's the lid? The lid, yeah, there we go. We're going to get our little... splat box. I'm gonna splat some of the mica on this. We're gonna do, I think we're gonna do this one. Burning what? Burning Ember. Oh, I clicked something, please hold. Nope. You guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pushing the buttons. Yes! Hello, hello. Kamato says this looks like it could be wallpaper. Thank you. I think so too. So Maddie has the Derwent ink tints. Love those. Love those. Yep, don't need everything, and we can be okay with that. Absolutely. But, yeah, the ink tints, totally different beast. Now, if I get this wet, those blues and stuff, I can still move them around. Ink tints, if you activate every particle of an ink tints mark that you put down, and it dries, it's not moving. It won't move. It's like paint. It stays put. Ink tints are cool, but if you don't activate it, so say like you do some super duper heavy lines and you don't get it totally saturated, you can inevitably move the color later on because you haven't fully activated it. But if you fully activate them, they be permanent. Okay, we're gonna do spots. Now, I don't want heavy spots like I normally get, so we're going to get our little bitty fan brush. Our fans. Hooray. And then we're going to put some of this down on the table. Okay. And then we're going to add a little bit of water to get it rolling. Okay. We're going to add some water to my brush, because I want little splats. I don't want big splats. And then we're going to pick up this color. And then we're going to tappity tap. Okay. Now, you guys have seen me pull these out and tap. And you get much bigger, more bleh splats. Like they bleh. Okay. So you can take it out. And then do the tap. But see how big those droplets are? Versus my tiny ones that you can barely see. That's what I want. I want tiny. And we're just going to put them wherever we feel like putting some splatums. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to clean out our brush. We're going to get our rag because, well, this is my rag. They get washed with other rags. Not even kitchen rags. My box of rags gets washed all by themselves. Because, well, they get crazy. And then I'm going to chuck this rag. Jenny G, hello, hello. I'm going to chuck this rag because it's leaving. It's getting me. It's getting me. So now I shall show you my teeny little splats versus those big ones that you saw on the table, right? I know. Now we're going to do some layers. We're going to do some layers. We're going to do our handwriting. Oops, I've got spray. I need a new rag. That's what I need. Got some spray going on over here. Those sprays, even though you have a splat box, it gets a little wild. Like, I don't even know. Okay, so my pen pal is Mr. J, and then some lucky I don't know if it's lucky. You may not think you're lucky. But, so half of this is going to Jay as our pen pal swap. And then the other half is going to somebody on my rack list. My rack list, which was created by our very own PJB Stamper. If you want to be on the Chat with Sassy rack list, you got to join Chat with Sassy Facebook group, or contact Miss Pam if you don't have Facebook, and see if there's ways around it, because Pam runs it. It's Pam's show, you guys. It's not mine. The rack thingy is all Miss Pam's. I just promote it. I promote it. That would have been a great start to a background. Jim. You guys, for those that have been following me a while, I would have cleaned that up with another piece of paper. But during my cleaning, I have an obscene amount of cleanup pieces that I need to use. So, yeah. I can't do the cleanups as much anymore because it's crazy. So, because forest. Yeah, I think we're going to do green. So, anyways, back to what I was saying, the rack list. But Jay and I are specifically trading off because I hope he makes something with mine, and then when I get his, I'm going to make something with his. And somebody on my rack list will get one. Chat with Sassy, it's pinned at the top. So my ink is old ink. It doesn't go bad, you guys. But this ink is a Heidi Swap ink. I don't think you can get it anymore, but I bought them all on clearance. I got all the flavors. They look yummy, but don't eat them. Don't drink the micas, you guys. Pull the stopper out. Oh, look at it. You guys, it looks black, but if you catch it just right, it is green. Okay. Wallpaper your craft space. I would, if we own this house. That would be a fabulous idea, Jim. Like, that would be an epic thing, like taking all of my projects. But this place, okay, I'm going to go on here into the Google lands, and I am going to craft quotes, and then we're going to look at images. Oh, right there, right on the first one. Crafting is the art of turning ordinary objects into extraordinary things. And I'm just going to write that a few times across this. But before I do need to grab a piece of, I'm going to get a piece of copy paper. Piece of copy. My chair decided, nope, we're not rolling forward. I almost ate the desk. You guys, it was terrible. I'm going to get a piece of this because the little splats might still be wet. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. The art, or crafting is the art. So we're going to dip. And here we go. Come on. It's not wanting to do. Ordinary objects into extra ordinary things. There we go. Oh, I bet you it didn't write over the colored pencil. Okay. Is the come on. Turning ordinary J-E-C into extraordinary things. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, I like that. So if I cut that, that's on there twice. I'm gonna write it again, I think. Maybe. Yeah, I am. Fabulous. That's on there. That's on there. And then we're gonna turn it this way, and we're gonna do it this way. Thanks, Jim. It's kind of scratchy because it's getting shaky these days, like my grip on things. I feel it's still okay. It reminds me of old school writing. By the time she's done, well, I'll have quote memorized, right? Crafting is the art of turning ordinary objects into extraordinary things. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah. And you could totally make it like it's a stamp, right? So you can go like crafting is the art of turning ordinary objects into extraordinary and then things. So you can just kind of like purposely go off the page. Okay. Oops. See, my hand is like, nope, we're done. The art of turning ordinary and see, just let it fall off. Ordinary things into extraordinary things. See? And then that's done. And then we just clean our brush, our glass brush. If you're using the glass ones, you can clean it just like a paintbrush. You dip it into some water and it's done. Okay, so we've got our handwritten part. So I can cut this and do that. And now we're going to do our final layer. We're going to add some, because we have a lot of softness. We have a lot of softness. We have the softness of the petals, the softness of my writing, because my writing is more of a gentle cursive, not a, you know, some people have a very harsh cursive, which is gorgeous. I knew a guy that had beautiful handwriting, and he went very hard on the T's and the D's. Anything with a hard line is pretty. But we're going to bring in some harder shapes with like this. And then we'll set it back. We'll glue it in and set it back with another layer of color. And we're just going to tear this. We don't want it to be pretty. We're gonna put that there. Okay, and then we're gonna put that there. And then we're gonna put that there. Okay. Now we're gonna glue these down super duper good. Otherwise it'll come off in the post. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, because the glue will dry. You guys, the glue will dry. Don't worry about it. Jana! Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm going to get this piece of paper and we're going to do our gluing that way. So I'm going to add some glue and then I'm going to press our thing right into the glue. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on top. And then we're going to make sure that we have it glued down off the edge and everything. Okay, look at that. Okay. And then I think I do want this kind of rolling in there. So I just need to double check, make sure I got some glue right there. Again, the glue will dry, okay? The glue will dry and not be sticky anymore, so it doesn't matter if you get it outside, okay? I'm gonna go right to that edge, make sure it's all nice and glued down, and then do I've got a straight edge. I don't want a straight edge on the page. There we go. No straight edges. Although we are looking for more straight or more harsh lines, right? I still don't want them, I don't want the paper to be straight. Okay, and then this is a nice little chunk, this number thingy. We're gonna put this right here. Look at that. That looks like it was made to go there. Okay, and then if I cut this, feel like I need something right here. Oh, again with that. Okay, make sure everything's glued down. Because again, we want to make sure it's glued down so that it can go through the postal machine. I've got a little bit of glue on the back, which we don't mind. We just need to get it rubbed off so that we can fill it out as a postcard, right? Okay. And then that glue will dry. And then we will do some snippings of the tissue. Terry Cooper, hello, hello. Okay, so this corner is not glued down. Okay, so come back glue. We don't want anything to snag. It has to be glued down. If you're doing a postcard, okay, you don't want things popping off into their machinery. They will be upset with you. So you just got to make sure it's nice and glued down. Okay. And then we're just going to trim. And then I'm going to hit it with a dryer because I want to make sure the glue is dry before I go in and hit this with some ink. Because I don't want it white. I mean, it's nice, but I don't want it white, right? I want it to blend in a little bit. So we're going to fix that up. And then I saw something that was not stuck down right there. And we're just going to glue in this guy here. We're just going to add a little bit of glue and get him stuck. We need you stuck it down. Okay, let me hit that with the dryer. Actually, let me close my ink up because we don't need that spilling. Yeah, we don't need that spilling. Thank you. Dryer. Okay, and then distress collage medium. Yes, you can totally. So if it's wintry, if it's rainy season, and you're using watercolor movable items like the colored pencils or whatnot, you can set it with your collage medium, which is like a micro distress glaze, because once this sets, nothing underneath will move. And I'll show you how to do that, only because we do have some crayons in there. And then I'm using my Simon Hurley inks because, well, that's what I have. I mean, I do have some oxides, but I don't think I have a lot of browns in the oxides. And I just want to tone down these white areas, right? So I'm just getting my cookie dough. Even though it's cookie dough, don't eat it. Yeah, yep, you guys are calling it. You can put Mod Podge on to seal it. You could use your distress glaze to seal it. Whatever you have handy, or, you know, let things be. If this goes and it gets a little droplet of water, maybe it'll add something really cool. So, like, hey, it caught the rain today. You know, this was caused by the rain or something. It doesn't matter. You know, this is not a piece that I would say is meant to last for eons. You guys, look at what just happened. Do you see what happened? I put the ink on and it set it back, but it allowed the stuff underneath to pop out more. Okay, so you see this right here? We're going to ink that up. Are you ready? Come down here. Come down here. Look. Oops. We're going to take this. We got our ink, and we're going to ink it up. Are you ready? I know, right? Like, that's all we're doing. We're just getting that to push back in. Look at that. I know, it's gorgeous. What can I say? And my glue's not completely dry, but that's okay. So we're going to do this side. And so now we have these nice, beautiful, gosh, that glue is still, gluing. That's right. It'll be dry by the time it goes in the mail, and it will be fine. It will be fine. There we go. Simon Hurley is, you know, at this place right here. That place right there. Ranger Ink. Where you going? The home of Simon Hurley. But there it is. So we have all the things, right? I know, it's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love it. And yeah. So there it is. And you know, I think we're gonna take it up one more notch. We're gonna grab this. Yeah, I'm going to add some gel pen sparkle to the inside of my flower. But not everywhere. You see, it's not perfect. My coloring for the whole thing is not perfect. We're just going to add a little bit of sparkle gel pen to a few of those thingies. The little stamens in there, okay? Just that's it. Just a little extra sparkle. Now here's the fun part, right? You're like, what? More? Yes. We have another step to do. Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready, Freddies? It's chop time. So we need a 4x6. Because that is a good size and typical size of a card. This is 6, so we need the 4. There's my 4. The glue. I don't know why my glue is not set. 4. And then by 6, remember, we do, as long as it's under 6. So I'm going to take a hair off. Just so that it's not exactly 6, okay? This is considered no waste because, you guys, it doesn't even. And, oh, somebody did it wrong. What? I did 4 1/4. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. For stupid me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Please hold. Where's the photo thingy? Because I think this one is still acceptable. I think it's still acceptable. Please hold. Gallery. I took a picture of the measurementies. At least 3.5. Look at, we're 3 3/4. So this one still qualifies as a postcard. But we want to take a little bit off of this. This is supposed to be 4 by 6. Because 4 1/4 is the max. And we don't want to be, we want to be close to max, but not max. So this was an accident. It wasn't supposed to be, but you know, it happens. So these are both acceptable postcard size. However, I would have done 4 by 4 if I, if I hadn't messed it up. Oh, did we take off a sliver so it's not exactly 6? No, we did not. Let's take off a sliver. Because we don't want it to be exactly 6, because we don't want them to say, oh, it's over 6. And we can say, nope, I had it at the 6 mark and I took some off. So it can't be. And then this would be our little no waste. I mean, it's just a sliver. It's just a sliver. But there it is. Our little postcards. And then we will flip them over. Okay. And if you have a postcard stamp, a 4 by 6 postcard stamp, you can stamp that on there. And it is going to be your stamp. Okay. So the top of your postcard, flip it over, your stamp, who it's to, and your message. Okay. And if you want to put a return address, it would go just like a regular envelope. The return address would go here, their address, postage, message. Because there's usually a line that goes right here, and then your message goes on this side. Okay, you want to make sure that their address is nice and clear. There's a separation. I'm just going to have to fake it, because I don't think I have a postcard stamp. But I am going to invest in one, because I'm going to be doing this all year. I'm going to be giving one card, once a month I'll be sending something to Jay. And then when I do this, somebody in the rack list is going to get a random act of postcard kindness. But that is how I built my postcards today, using some Ranger products. I will use the Distress Glaze on one of them, because like I said, you don't have to. You do not have to seal them. They'll be fine. They'll survive. Okay. I'm going to take a sponge or whatever you have handy. You can use your fingers. You can do the things. Because I have long nails, you can see I've actually scooped it out with the back of my nails. You can scoop it out with this. You're going to put it on your tool. Okay. And it doesn't have to be thick. It does not have to be thick. And then you're just going to roll it around. Okay. Foam dauber is better than these, you know, the dome foam are going to work better. This is like fun foam. This is a hard foam. It's kind of like fun foam, and it will get that on there. And then you just leave it to dry. You leave it to dry, and all this will be sealed and waterproof. Okay. I would definitely do it on your stick mat, so that you don't get the glaze on the back. If you get the glaze on the back, you may not be able to write on it. So make sure your glaze stays on the front, and it kind of gives it a nice little shine. Okay. Can you see the difference? Maybe. See, it's more flat, and then we have this nice little overall shine. Okay. If you don't want it shiny, don't seal it. Okay. And if you use Mod Podge, remember, be careful, because Mod Podge is a liquid. It's got water in it. It will activate some stuff. Okay. So you can do it. Just be careful. Maybe do a little test area to see if it's going to move too much of your stuff, or wait a few days. Anne says, I've been here for a while. I want to be on the rack list. Yep. Pam's awesome. She says she'll tag you in a post in ECR's Facebook group. That is Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. You can find that down in the description box in my Chat with Sassy linktree/Chat with Sassy. You will find my affiliate link for Ranger if you want to go get some fun products by Mr. Tim Holtz. Wonderful eye for distress and grungy and beautiful stuff like our collage papers, our distress glaze medium, inks like Simon Hurley inks, distress inks, whatever floats your boat. We use some distress crayons. Again, lots of goodies. Ranger does have a lot of goodies, nice quality. Again, that's why I promote, because I have it, I love it, I use it, and it makes for easy projects. An hour and 15 minutes, and we've got 2 postcards ready to go. And that's with chatting and doing the things. So, not too bad, eh? I know. And you could bust out a bunch of this, right? You could totally do this on a mass production scale. Stamp all your flowers, color everything, you know, and then go through and glue the things. But I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. I'll get these filled out and one of them to Jay so he can see if he makes something with it. I hope. I don't know. But we'll see you next time. And for me, next time is going to be tomorrow, Twitchy. Twitch time is 7 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. It is not kid-friendly over there. Sometimes things go south. But I am more free with my vocabulary on Twitch. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry. Just watch me here, where I am family friendly, but still don't recommend for kids because, you know, it's an expensive hobby. Just saying. And, yeah. Oh, and this Saturday, my friends, this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 2 crafty girls. I know. Me and Deborah will be doing some crafty crafts, hanging out on 7 p.m. on Saturday. Hope to see you guys there. Until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Wait, what am I doing? I just click all the buttons.